So, have you ever gotten that chill out of nowhere? It's just this violent chill, and you're like, oh, because you like feel something creepy, and it's like you feel as though it's just crawling, right? You feel like something's watching you, and you just don't know what it is, but you know that it just feels very unsettling, right? Or maybe you knew you were alone in the house, but you caught that little glimpse of a shadow or something running across the corner of your eye, and you're like, okay, what the heck was that? Well, if you've experienced any of those phenomena, you might have a spirit that has entered your home or your space. And if you haven't guessed by now, the topic of today's video is how to know if a spirit has entered your home or your space. Hey, soul searchers, thanks for stopping by and watching my videos as we search through these inner discoveries of spirituality. Okay, so you want to know if a spirit has entered your home or your space, right? I'm going to give you guys 5 signs to look for to know if a spirit has entered your space. Starting off with reason number 5, how to know if there's a spirit in your house. You've recently had company, or you have company quite a bit. The reason being is that people keep spirits on them. So spirits are kind of like, leeches. They are parasitic, and they feed off of different people's energy. And the more that they're there, the longer that they're there, the more that they grow and the more power that they have. So if you've recently had people come over to your house, and then all of a sudden you notice that the vibe in your house is very different than it was before they got there, it is very possible that a spirit has entered your space. Remember that some spirits are super difficult to get rid of, so you want to try to avoid having the problem in the first place. If you are a person who keeps a lot of company in and out of your house, you want to put mirrors in your entryway. That way, the mirror will catch the spirit or deflect the spirit out of your space. You can also hang a sachet of mugwort over your doorpost. This is to ward off people with bad energy and to keep them out of your space. Depending on how strong the spirit is that is attached, it can repel those spirits if need be. Number 4, you often feel tired, anxious, depressed, or restless when trying to sleep. You may even wake up with bruises or scratches or things like that nature. If this is happening, you could have more of a succubus or a vampire type energy that is feeding off of the life force. If this is happening, you need to put salt, a bowl of salt at your nightstand or a glass of water under your bed. It is a temporary fix. However, it will give you some peace at night while you sleep. A lot of times, because spirits are parasitic, they are feeding off of our energy, and this is causing us to be tired or feeling depressed or feeling unlike ourselves. If this is happening, make sure that you're also giving yourself regular routines of spiritual baths and cleansings and cleansing your house out. Number 3, you feel as though you cannot remember certain moments. You're having missing time. There's a lapse in your agenda or your schedule. You feel as though there are things that are missing or moved or not in the spot that you left them in. A lot of times, if a spirit is able to take over you for a few moments at a time, you will have memory loss. That means that you have been possessed for a certain amount of time. You can kind of think of this as like a spiritual hijacking, possession of some sorts, right? It takes over your conscious mind. And last but not least, we want to talk about odors, smells. Bad spirits typically will come with bad smells. You'll smell a sense of rotten flesh or rotted food or something like that. And it's typically in the same spot. Like you might not understand why that scent won't go away, and you've cleaned that area over and over again, but it's still there. This is a typical sign of a negative spirit that is permeating through your house or growing throughout your house, as well as you might also get the good spirits, which are your ancestral spirits. They might come with the smell of roses or certain types of food. You might be like, oh, I smell chicken, or I smell greens, or I smell something really, delicious. So and those are usually remedied by keeping things on your altar for those spirits. You want to keep the good spirits because they protect you. You want to make sure that you're bringing in the good spirits because they protect you as well. So making sure that you're cleansing your house on a regular basis, making sure that you're cleansing your body, and just giving yourself self-care in a ritual space so that you can avoid the parasitic energy that comes off of people, places, and things. I hope that this has helped. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will join you for another journey where we visit more spirituality and more spiritual subjects. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please post them in the comment box. And until next time, let's travel safely and be blessed.